So times are tough. Tensions and inequality are growing. So what should we do? My name is Kevin Vuong, and I want to share with you the concept of how community benefit agreements that return the benefits of growth and development back to the local community can be applied to more than just large-scale infrastructure projects. How you can innovate procurement projects of all sizes, as well as the process of giving more broadly to maximize social impact. Because whether you're a philanthropist or someone who is working on procurement for an organization, a business, or government, we need only make small adjustments to the process that can dramatically increase your social impact. To illustrate what I mean, let's look at a public accessory that's commonly procured for communities, bike racks. If a community wants a bike rack, the traditional process is to go out and buy one, install it in the community, and great. They now have a new piece of bike infrastructure for their community. The challenge here, though, and the disadvantage in this traditional process of procurement is that they're often not sourced locally. This means the upstream benefits of jobs and training and the downstream benefits, like spending in the local economy, do not return to the community. This isn't too different from the philanthropic model of giving. Why don't we stick with the bike rack example? Under a traditional way of giving, you would gift a community in need a bike rack. And like before, they now have a bike rack. Also great. But just like before, we're not making the most of the procurement to benefit the community. There's a missed opportunity to do more. And that is in the process itself. In a process that is focused on maximizing social impact, the community would be involved in a project from end to end. The community would be involved in its design and identify the public accessory that they want and that they need. And then the community is trained to build it themselves. As part of this process, they gain training and experience in skilled trades. They develop important life skills, and they build self-esteem, confidence in themselves. They also build pride and ownership in their community. This always happens. My grandma told me it would. So, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, Kevin, this sounds great, but does it actually work in real life? What does this really look like in practice? Well, I'm thrilled to tell you there's this incredible team of city builders, and Kevin, who have been working on this. And we've been working on exactly what I've described to you, to empower and train youth from Toronto's Lawrence Heights and Neptune community to build bike racks for their neighborhood. Now, for those of you who might be unfamiliar with the community, Lawrence Heights and Neptune is a Toronto community housing and United Way priority neighborhood. It is also one of Toronto Community Housing's revitalization communities, a large and long 25-year project. It includes demolition, and it will bring significant change to the community. There's upheaval, but also renewal. Some of the other challenges that the community faces include a lack of jobs, opportunity, and unfortunately, more recently, a summer of gun and gang-related violence. So how did this all come about? Well, it actually began with a phone call, a call from a Neptune resident asking, you guessed it, for a bike rack. And because I can't emphasize this enough, this is really important because it has to be a grassroots-led effort. So when the community asked for a bike rack, we had a unique opportunity to do something different. With Lawrence Heights and Neptune, we had a community that was ready and excited to get working. They were ready to build something incredible. Because Lawrence Heights and Neptune is an amazing community, full of youth and vibrancy. Yes, they have had a challenging summer, but we should not let that become the narrative of their community. They haven't, and so neither should we. So they ask for a public accessory that they need, and they also decide where it should be located. We began the community consultations with 3 designs for them to consider, and you see that at the bottom. But again, remember, it's grassroots-led, so the design here that we started with is different from what we actually came up with. And the design is very important because it reflects their community. More than just a bike rack, it's also art that tells a story of the neighborhood's heritage and values. And this is why the final design is that of a bridge, which is a hybrid of the branch design that you see in the bottom right and feedback that we received from residents. We're building bridges for the community, and bridges, pathways to jobs and training. We're just finishing the build right now, and I can't wait to show you when they've been installed. But until then, in a Walrus Talk special, here's a sneak peek of what it will look like when the project is finished. Unlike the traditional model, this community-driven approach ensures that long after the project is over, the community will continue to benefit from the innovative process, from the skills and training, and the pride that they will feel every time they pass by the public accessory that was built by them, for them, built by the community, for the community. Today it was a bike rack. Tomorrow, it could be storage sheds, it could be picnic tables, or any number of projects. Infrastructure or otherwise, large or small. So the next time you're looking at making a gift or procuring something for your organization, your business, or a government agency, think about how you can innovate the process to make the most of the opportunity and maximize impact. Because you're not just helping a community in need, you're equipping them with the skills and the confidence to succeed. You're building a legacy of a city and a country that leaves no one behind. Thank you.